Here is another secret traffic method. Here is another secret traffic method that the greedy gurus will never share with you, because if you knew this, then you'd know how to take their traffic and keep it for yourself. Today I'm going to teach you the Robin Hood traffic method. It's a simple 3-step plan to help you get more organic traffic. And it's called the Robin Hood method because you're going to take traffic from the people who have the most of it and give it to the people who really need it, like your clients or even your own websites. And you need to do this because traffic equals money, and everyone knows that the more traffic you get, the more money you make. So if you stay until the end, you'll see how my students are making millions of dollars online. And I'll show you how I got over 30,000 website visitors every day for free. Okay, so today, this is a slightly more advanced technique, but it is still very easy, and I'll walk you through it step by step. Okay, step 1, find your competitors. Now you have to know who your competitors are, and these can even be the biggest names in your industry, and I recommend you do choose the biggest because they have the most traffic to take. So you're going to steal traffic from the people who dominate the search engines, and you're going to keep some of that for yourself. Then step 2, you have to find out which keywords they rank for, and you also have to know which ones you don't. So that opens up an opportunity, and this will show you the areas that you really need to focus on the most. And this will help you to quickly uncover brand new traffic opportunities. And then step 3, you have to target those easy traffic keywords with optimized content. So now you'll know the exact keywords to use in your content, and these keywords will be easy to rank your content for. I'll send you more traffic that way. Okay, so let's go to the computer and I'll walk you through it step by step. Okay, so head over to SEMrush or SEMrush. There's a link in the description. If you haven't signed up yet, you'll get a free trial. And then on the left-hand side, we go to Marketing Insights and then Market Explorer. So now we can put in your website. So for demo purposes, I'm just going to use one of these. So Search Engine Journal. Let's pretend that's our website for the moment, just for speed, really. And now it's going to bring back a bunch of competitors. So here we have Neil Patel, Hotjar, SEMrush, Ahrefs, Web.com, Moz, and let's go through this list. Let's grab a couple of these. So Neil Patel, let's add that to a list. Let's go with Moz.com. Let's add that too. And if you want more, just scroll down here. It's going to give you a massive list of potential competitors. Lots and lots of useful data for you. So if we've got a couple, that's good enough. You can really add up to 5 with this method. So back on the left-hand side, if we now go to gap analysis and then keyword gap. Next, we need the root domain. So this is going to be your website. And here we put in a couple of the competitors. So let's paste in Neil Patel here and then Moz there as well. I would encourage you to choose competitors that are creating lots of content on a regular basis. A couple of really important points here. So make sure that you're pulling from the right database. So if you're targeting US traffic, make sure it's on US, or maybe you're targeting somewhere else. There you have an option for that. Also, choose organic keywords. Now we do have a couple of different options here, but for the moment, just go with organic keywords and then click compare. Okay, and now you have a whole heap of data to work with, and I know it can feel a little bit overwhelming. Let me walk you through it. It's very simple. So here we have keyword overlap. So this is the volume of keywords where all 3 websites tend to have a lot of similarities. However, if we look at this, the green one, Neil Patel, we can see that he is by far the biggest player. So he's putting out the most content. Most likely he's ranking for the most keywords. So if we have a look at top opportunities, here we can see some of the keywords that SEMrush is recommending. Now, these probably aren't really a really good starting point for you, because the volume and the competition for these short tail keywords are just going to be crazy high. So really don't pay too much attention to this section at the moment. Instead, go down here to all keyword details for, and we can play around with this a little bit to really refine it. I'll show you how to do that in a second, but just take this in. So these are the keywords that all these sites are ranking for. So here you can see the search volume and the keyword difficulty. Really, these are the two columns that we should be most concerned with, because if we reduce the list, so we can take away the shared keywords. So if we move over to missing, now you will see the keywords that your competition are ranking for, but you are not. And again, we have the keyword volume and the keyword difficulty. These are going to be massive at the moment. Don't worry about that, because all we're doing is just refining it down and down. In addition to missing, you can also have a look at weak, and we can also have a look at untapped. So it's going to give you more keyword ideas there. So let's go back to missing, because we really want to focus on the keywords that you are not ranking for. So we can structure the data in a couple of different ways. So for example, if you click on volume, it's going to show you, here we go. So the lowest volume keywords, but we can see that there's hardly anybody searching for these keywords. So you might go, well, okay, let's bring that back to normal. And then instead, let's go for the easiest keywords. However, if you do that, oops, I need to click it again. Sorry, so click that twice. So now it's the easiest, but the search volume is kind of non-existent. So we need to make this data useful. And to do that, if we go up here to advanced filters, include volume greater than. So what's a good keyword volume for you? So this is really down to your personal preference, what you believe is right for your website and your business. Generally speaking, around 1,000 seems to be an industry standard. I know that some people say target 0 volume, others say target 50,000 volume. It's really up to you. And then add a second condition, and this time make sure it's on include, and then keyword difficulty, and then less than. And again, it really is up to you and what you consider to be an appropriate keyword difficulty for you and your business. So let's go with something like 70, and then click apply. And now if we go down to the list, we can see keywords that your competition are ranking for that have a decent search volume and a realistic level of keyword difficulty. So you can refine that as much as you like. What I encourage you to do is just mess around with these filters until you hit the right frequency. Okay, so a really quick down and dirty SEO method to make sure that these keywords are in your content. Here we are in WordPress. Let's give this a title. So you want to have your keywords here. Let's say long tail keywords here. So in the title, and you also want them in the very first paragraph. Then you will have the body of your content, and then you will have last paragraph also contains long tail keyword. Now don't get too hung up on keyword density or keyword frequency. Keyword density varies from niche to niche, from keyword to keyword. Just stick in line with whatever tends to work on the front page of the SERPs. Okay, so on the document panel here, if you go down to permalink, URL slug. Make sure that you've got your keywords in there as well. So that's the full URL of your post. Make sure they're added. Also, on your image, if we go down, where is it? Featured image. Add a featured image, very important. When you add that, take advantage of alt text. So add your keywords here. Add them to the caption, but in a non-spammy way, so make it readable. And again, for the description as well, make sure it's readable for humans there, and then set featured image. Another little SEO tip, make sure that you have relevant tags. Also, in the actual body of your content, link to relevant pages. These can be on your website or even other websites. It doesn't matter. I know people tend to avoid linking out because they think it's going to harm their search position. That's not going to happen. All it's going to do is tell RankBrain that your piece of content is relevant. Or you could even try this out. So back in SEMrush, go down to SEO content template. Click that, add in some relevant keywords. So I might want to go for content marketing strategy, and then choose the database. So choose your country, United States. You can narrow down to region, city, all that good stuff. Click create SEO template. It's going to analyze the content on Google's top 10 ranking pages for your target keywords, and then you're going to receive recommendations on how to create SEO friendly content. Not only that, it will also show you an SEO writing assistant, and you can add that to Google Docs or even WordPress. And when you put this into action, who knows what kind of amazing results you can achieve. Like Matt, he's making millions of dollars online from my training. If you want to know the secret and you really do want to make more money on the internet, then you're going to need buyers. That means you need more traffic. So I will give you the traffic methods that I never share on YouTube or anywhere else. You can get them all completely for free when you go to profitcopilot.com/traffic. I'll also put a link to that in the description. And if you found this useful, give it a thumbs up below. Subscribe to the channel too. Hit that little notification bell so you never miss an update from me. And I will hopefully see you again in a couple of days' time. Take care.